Welcome into the First Alert News Center. I'm Hannah Burbank, and here are today's top stories, starting with story number 5. Students return to the classroom in Lexington County School District 3 with a new rule in place: no cell phones during school hours. In the most recent state budget, a law was attached that required the State Department of Education to create a model policy for all public school districts to ban cell phones in the classroom. Starting Tuesday, students in Lexington 3 will not be allowed to use their cell phones at all during school hours. This includes smartwatches, earbuds, AirPods, and other devices. If a student brings a cell phone to school, it must remain in a book bag and on silent mode for the day. Moving on to our fourth top story. An Orangeburg man was arrested Thursday, July 18th on lottery fraud charges. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division said 40-year-old James Cheeseborough knowingly stole the activation code for winning lottery tickets the evening of July 7th after the code was posted on social media by the victim. SLED said Cheeseborough was observed on store video and identified by store management. He was charged with intent to defraud, counterfeit game tickets, and booked into the Orangeburg County Detention Center. Moving on to our third top story. The University of South Carolina announced Wednesday that rapper Sexyy Red is headlining a homecoming hip-hop concert in November. Officials with the Colonial Life Arena says it will be held at the arena on Friday, November 1st. The event will feature several hip-hop artists. You can see the full list on our website. Tickets for the concert will be available for purchase online at Ticketmaster.com starting Friday, August 2nd at 10 a.m. the first day of the general public on sale. Any remaining tickets will be available at Ticketmaster.com and the Prisma Health box office. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with the rest of our top stories after this.
When I think about the big stories in South Carolina, my mind always comes here to our South Carolina State House because of real stories that affect real people in our community. I think back on the huge teacher rally, thousands of teachers from across our state coming here to the South Carolina State House to rally with SC for Ed. In my mind, this is the heartbeat of democracy, of advocacy, of equity, of justice, and what makes our community such a special place. WIS 10 Connection happens.
Welcome back to today's top stories. We pick back up with story number 2. A shooting at an intersection in Richland County left a woman's car damaged, according to the Richland County Sheriff's Department. A deputy said a shooting happened around 11:30 on Tuesday morning in the roadway near the intersection of Killian Road and Killian Crossings. When they arrived on scene, they met with a woman who said her Kia car was hit by a stray bullet as she was leaving a parking lot. RCSD was able to find several shell cases in the area, but no arrests have been made at this time due to the suspects having left the scene before deputies arrived. No injuries have been reported in connection with the shooting, but anyone with information on the incident is asked to contact RCSD or Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. Moving on to our top story of the day. A Fort Jackson drill sergeant is dead after being found unresponsive at his home off post, according to the U.S. Army Post. Staff Sergeant Corey R. Brown, 34 years old, from the 4th Battalion, 39th Infantry Regiment, was found unresponsive on Sunday, July 28th, and was later pronounced dead. That's according to Fort Jackson officials. His cause of death is undetermined, officials said. But you can find the full details of this story and all of our top stories on our website at WISTV.com.